Everybody, it's Friday of Memorial Day weekend, and just want to thank all the veterans and everybody that's done their service to this country. We appreciate it. Lets us do these videos and have fun, and for all the people that have sacrificed their lives and their time, we just want to say thank you. I want to do a little bit different video today. Fishing's been real rough this week, at least for me. The high winds, the lack of tide movement has made a big difference. In the morning we have been having a rising tide, and then it's been just leveling off. We had flood tide, blood moon, with just lots of little things this week that made it just difficult. We did catch a lot of fish, but not in typical spots that we would normally go. I just wanted to talk a little bit today, since I didn't have a whole bunch of videos made this week on fishing, about some boat maintenance and things that I learned from some other people this week, and just a couple little tricks and stuff that might help you if you're going by yourself, which I do a lot, and with other people, especially launching boats by yourself. And anyway, I'm gonna try to do a couple of these every now and then where you get the little tips and tricks. So this, I've told y'all before, this is a 25-foot dargle. It's a big boat. It's a big boat to handle by yourself. It's a big boat to, you know, launch by yourself. One thing that I do that may help y'all out when you do launch is I try to launch my boat with the dock on my left side, which would be the driver's side, so that I don't have to get out and get a rope and run it all the way from back of my tailgate. If you've got a good dock that you can back up to, take that boat, back it up to your dock, get everything unhooked, get all your stuff in it, and then go ahead and back that boat in and let it come off the trailer if you do. This one comes off really easily. Some of them have to get pretty submerged to get off. Let that boat go ahead and go on out there. Let it float off, then go ahead. If that boat dock is on your left side, you can just get that trailer really close to the boat and jump right on, which makes it really nice. Another trick too is, if you can, and you're launching by yourself, take you a 50-foot length of rope, or 100, or whatever you have, tie it off here to the front of your boat, on your dock cleat or whatever you got, or on your cleats on your boat, and then run that boat all the way over here and just throw it right there in the back of your truck. And if you're in a boat ramp that's a little iffy, go ahead and drag it in, let that rope unwind itself out of the back of your truck when you go, instead of just trying to get on the front crank and just cranking that thing down. I've seen a lot of people whack themselves in the chin, stuff like that, when that weight of that boat pulls it off. So think about that. As far as boat maintenance, one thing I do every time on my boat is rinse the motor. A lot of people that aren't familiar with the salt water don't really think about it. You know, they may come down to here 2, 3, 4 days and fish. The best thing you can do is try to not let any contamination or corrosion start if you can help it. I mean, it's all gonna happen. There's nothing we can do about it. But rinse your motor 5 or 10 minutes, whatever you can, and then rinse all your wheels off. Rinse all your bolts and everything you can get. Rinse your brake pads off, all that stuff. Another thing a lot of people don't think about is, like on these coastline trailers, they've got, you know, the cross members are just open-ended aluminum tubing. I spray water all the way down that tubing too, just to try to prevent everything I can. I get in here, make sure I rinse off all my power poles inside. A lot of times I'll even drop them down if my battery's still on. Drain my boat every day, pull the plugs. Even if I'm going that evening, I just go ahead and do it. I get in here, make sure all your fittings are greased, your jack plates greased, all that kind of stuff, and wash all that out too, especially with moving parts, because you're gonna get a lot of salt and grime down in those moving parts. So any way you can get in there, and it doesn't have to be high pressure, but just if you're making the effort, well, knock the crap out of that. If you're making the effort to do it, go ahead. Get all that sprayed off. I just hand wash everything. I'll spray it all off, but when I'm actually gonna put it up for 3 or 4 or 5 days or whatever, if I don't have anything going, I use Dawn soap and bleach. And I try to do it on a really sunny day, and I'll get in there and I'll scrub that down, make it really, really bubbly with that bleach, and then make sure that you can let it sit there for a while in that sun. I think that heat kind of helps activate it a little bit more. And It kills a lot of that bacteria and growth and all the grime and the mold and stuff that you may get from you know, the fish guts and shrimp and everything else. So those are a couple little things y'all can do after you get cleaned up. I wipe it all down, kind of dry it off, try not to get hard water spots on it. I know especially on these all these touch screens that we run now, if you let that water sit on them, man, they'll get them hard water spots, and then when you're driving in the canal or whatever, it's really hard to see. So just a few things you can do. Y'all have a great weekend on Memorial Day. Spend time with your family. Remember, there's gonna be a ton of people out there. Be safe, be courteous. Don't get in a measuring contest with anybody. If there's boats or anybody else that's out there trying to get by faster, just let them go by, man. Don't be in that big a hurry where you got to get somebody hurt or get in an accident. Everybody needs to go home this weekend safe. So I know it's going to be frustrating at times with so many people taking your spots or doing your stuff. So just you know, be kind and just take the high road, I guess, if you can. Remember, if you got any properties that y'all want to sell, if you have any properties that you'd like to list, or buy, give us a call, rockporttexasliving.com, and we'd love to help you out. So y'all have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.